Lakini ketu adol ajo kileputua metaa keeta ntokitin naidim aisaidia iyiok ana maendeleo nikitodua ana nturore amu mikiyiolo apa nturore kira mamai ninye ormaasai lakini kidolta ajo kegira ailepunye iyiok.
They say, okay, you need land. What do you want to do with land as women? I said, we are your daughters, we are your wives, we are your mothers and sisters. We just need a place, a small portion that we can do our own activities. But who will empower us? It's ourselves, because I believe whoever who have a problem, he also must have a solution. So the solution must come from us.
We started off as a few women, but now we are seeing that we are almost even 600. And through the permaculture, we were able now to elevate ourselves and have alternative. So many women now are proud of themselves, and even the community itself is proud of us.
We as Maasai, we are pastoralists. We take care of animals, moving from place to place. But in the recent years, we come to discover that climate change is becoming a reality, where there is less water because of erratic and less rainfall, and therefore we need to make decisions on how we are going to fix the landscape, how we are going to get more water for the people and for the animals and for the gardens, and how we live harmoniously with nature. Permaculture is for sustainable human settlements, meaning that we have to live with nature but not against it, in the sense that we can produce our own food, we can be able to take care of our animals, we keep the number of animals that the land can sustain, we take care of the soils where we don't poison the soils, we don't use chemical fertilizer in kitchen gardens, tree growing. We initially started with 4 groups of self-help women groups. But over time, we grew to 15 self-help groups with a total of 960 individual farmers or pastoralists.
When we started off, we were looking at the less privileged in the community, the women, single parents, the widows, those who cannot afford even a meal per day. We wanted to empower ourselves, to elevate ourselves, and also the children in the community. Since we partner with Laikipia Permaculture, we were able to be elevated, to be trained among the many projects, the soap making using aloe secundiflora, and also using the organic oils. And also we were able to be trained on organic farming. Through the permaculture, they came in and started changing our lives slowly. We were told that we have to have an alternative way of life through making soaps, through even doing the beadworks.
One of the 3 main projects on natural resources is aloe secundiflora, which is an indigenous aloe that the groups we support are planting, commercializing it to make cosmetics for local use. So they can be able to make their own soap, their own shampoo, their own shower jelly, and other cosmetic products for the Kenyan use. The other natural resource is honey production. We have Acacia mellifera, which produces the best quality honey that you can find in this world. Natural honey because there is no pollution of the environment, no chemical farms. So the natural honey is produced at the community level. We process it, we package it very well with glass, and then we market it at the local stores in Kenya. So that has also brought in income for the community, which we call it alternative income. We also have this project of cactus, We understand that cactus is invasive. However, we are trying to run a project that controls the invasive plant of cactus. We get the seed, we press for oil. Then the pulp, which remains from the fruit, we make different products like the jams and juices. The pulp, which is the leaf of the cactus, which also can grow on the landscape, can be pressed, put it in a biodigester, and then the communities can be able to use it to cook instead of cutting down trees.
Permacultural women is made up of 203 women, and we do ecotourism. That's a beadwork. We showcase a daily normal Maasai woman life. We do animals work. We also do farming using organic farming. That's a permaculture principle. So we have a greenhouse for veggies. We also grow aloe secundiflora, and we keep bees. We have beehives, and we also have a hall for the meetings and cottages where guests spend nights. There before, we just know how to keep livestock, but with the help of the Laikipia Permaculture, they came in, they show us how to do the kitchen gardening, of which we never knew how to grow crops. Majority of the women have small kitchen gardens at home, so women never lack iron like before. And also, it is a sustainable way of livelihood, because when animals migrate, a woman is left behind with the children. She can be able to feed her children with the bead money, with the honey money, and also with the kitchen garden veggies. She can feed her children, and she can also sell some.
Kwanza kore ninye anapik interu apa kiata apa nyamalitin kumok oleng tenkaraki kekumok apa mbaa nimikiyiolo, lakini kietuo yiok aifaidika kira nkikundi naatum tenkaraki laisotuak lang oetuo nepikakini yiok iltankini enewueji anaa taata elde otii boo tende wueji, keisaidia yiok neisaidia community pookin. Naa kore oshi pikitum yiok mpuka tenewueji naa kisaidia community aamiraki nena puka naaku mapato ang te yiok. Kore pikitum nena shilingini nikisave, kore te musho olari nikiorror.
Nikiun suguro lang naaku ikimir nkiyaa osuguro, nikintainye siake nkiyaa osuguro aitai nkare, nikintainye sabuni lang. Kore ele shamba kisapuk oleng, nepikakini yiok, ore pee fence nepiki stima, nepiki nkare atua. Niare kiwokito nikimiraki community neoku sii abaki swam ang'.
Na niki andu akuma ruriri rwa Gikuyu, na Agikuyu murerere witu na uria twakorire gugikagwo tubuthirite kurima urimi wa gutukania, tutukanagia kurima migunda ona urithi wa indo ta ng'ombe, mburi na nguku na indo ingi. Gatagatini ka wira uyu turutaga nitutethekete muno ni undu kuma riera riekara rigicenjagia nitwagire na andu megututeithia aya Permaculture, na matutwarite semina nyingi magatuthomithia tukagia na kumenya riera niricenjetie. Nituthomithitue kuthondeka ndawa tutekubuthira chemicals ni undu wa kurigiriria mathina ma mwiri. Undu uria ungi tuthomete ni kubanda indo iria cietiragiria riua, tukabanda kina cassava, mbas, ndoricos ni undu wa kugeria kuburana na ng'aragu.
The communities are becoming vulnerable. They do not have another alternative livelihood. Pastoralism is being affected by climate change. A lot of cows, goats, sheep in the last 10 years have died out of the drought.
Kiturusho, nikiunisho, isipokuwa shida nkare shikitum sana sana. Ore shinkata lamei kilomitani 10 pila atum nkare, na ng'wei na ilo nitum ng'wesi, nilo tesiran, indim ayeu saa 8 miata bakini are amu ng'wei nebo kipuo awoku pooki oltomia.
Ore kiasishore Joseph, ore apa ishu ang' sapuk oleng, nyamali sapuk nikiata naa nenkare. Kore yiok kitii ene kelakwa kilomitani 10 orpisiai piikipuo atum nkare teneeku olameyu.
No nĩ ũndũ wa kiangazi ndĩrathire kĩndũ mĩaka 3 tũrakorirwo ng'ombe igĩtuĩka mbandeni irakua tũratigwa andũ matarĩ nĩ ũndũ wa kwaga mahuti ma ng'ombe.
When we brought in these other businesses of aloe, honey, cactus, tourism, people shifted from keeping too many animals to getting these other businesses so they can be able to get income for themselves. We are not telling the groups to move away from their own Maasai lifestyle. We are telling them we need to understand that the climate change is here. We need to understand that we need to be resilient. We need to be sustainable. We need to look at activities that take care of us as human beings, them as people and as community. We need to know the project that help fix the landscape so we don't lose soils through soil erosion.
When a woman cannot put food on the table, it's very hard for her to remain behind and dedicate her daughter. When she cannot support her daughter to go to school, it's very hard for her to say, my daughter cannot be married off when she is young. When we become economically empowered, gender-based violence stopped completely.
Because the women in the community usually they are only being told like you have to go to firewood, you have to fetch water, you have to do just small works. But now in terms of community and in terms of culture, we are now respected. Now we have our own voice.
Women in Africa are the backbone of the family. They are the people who cook. They are the people who take care of kids. They are the people who go fetch firewood. They do 95% of the work at the household level. The Maasai community is male-dominated society. A man is the one who owns the animals. The women mostly own nothing in the family. Most of the things in the family level are owned by men. They are our sisters, they are our mothers, they are part of us. And therefore, we needed to support them whatever case we could do.
Yeah.